G'day, my name is Joel Rasmussen from Southern Cross Combat, and I am here with the man who is still the Hex Heavyweight Champion. I'm talking to Mr. Randall Rayment. Randall, congratulations on your victory. How are you feeling?
Man, I'm feeling a little sore. I think I've torn something in my chest, but other than that, man, the spirits are high. You know, like I was, man, I was a champion. I was the underdog. They built this young fellow up to be this unstoppable young dude, and look, he was strong. But you know, the game plan was just to meet him beat him at his own fight. You know, you want to with the bully, you want to beat him, you want to meet him, and you want to bully them. You know, you don't want to be on the back foot of a bully. So that was the game plan, was just to flow with it. And he wasn't expecting that. He was expecting me to, you know, play my old game. But yeah, we just fine tuned it, and yeah, I was hoping to get that armbar at one point, but you know, I wore him out with those Uchimata flips or whatever the judo throws. And yeah, man, I just took the wind out of him, and then yeah, just got the choke. So it was pretty cracker. Yeah.
Talking about that, you said it there, you know, I don't know if there was a betting line, but you said you felt like the underdog going into this. Yeah. How is that for you as a champion coming into a fight, but still kind of feeling underestimated?
Yeah, it's not unusual, because I feel like every fight that I've been the underdog in. So it was, you know, I had to really go into my place, into my head, and I had to really just summon the energy of you know, the pain that I felt. You know, I thought, this cunt hasn't felt my pain. He doesn't know what pain is, you know. So I pictured myself back in those housing conditions, and I drew on that hatred as I do. It's called fine-tuned hatred. You know, I'll write a book about it one day. You know, fine-tuned hatred. I like it. Something.
Talking about that, I wanted to ask you, because I asked you about that at this press conference, and I asked you about that at your last fight's press conference. Although you build on that kind of, as you said, fine-tuned hatred and that kind of anger, you seemed, at the press conference, you seemed so happy and kind of free-spirited today. Today, on the way over, you seemed like that. Has anything changed? Do you tune into it later? Like, what is the attitude going in?
Yeah. So with the press conferences, I don't want to burn up too much energy, and you can only be yourself. Like, everyone wants to try to be Conor McGregor, and they want to grab the mic. All you can be is you. Turn up the volume. Man, I'm a cheeky cunt on the work site. You know, we have a laugh at work. You know, so I just say the same shit that I say on the work site. You know, I play on the friggin' the gay card and all that shit, and you know, I don't give a damn, man. Like, just anything to make someone laugh. You know, I heard, you know, as soon as I don't condone drugs, guys. You know, I'm not the best Christian, but you know, I accidentally, you know, pulled up the crack pipe and everyone laughed, and then you know, so that's my jovial spirit, and I don't want to burn too much energy. Like, to see he went on the weigh-ins, he was G'd up, and he's like, man, I'm like, dude, you're burning energy, man. You see me rock. What time did I come back to the hotel? I went to the gay club, dude. I was dancing with gay dudes, fucking getting on the piss, and that's just normal for me. Look, guys, don't let people put you in a box. You know, whatever works for you, like, just fine tune it, man. Like, literally, like, people are killing themselves and shit because they're told, oh, you can't have man, I've drunk myself through some of the hardest times of my life, and people want to say, oh, alcoholism is bad and all this shit. You know what I mean? No, you do what it takes, man. Don't let people put you in a box. You know, so I went out and had a fucking cracker night dancing with poofters. Oh, sorry, homos. Whatever. So homosexuals, I don't mean to be disrespectful. I'm against the trans movement and teaching. That's besides the point. Yeah, but look, I went out and had a great night. I was dancing. My calves were pretty sore this morning, but yeah, I was out there and drinking. I was relaxed. I slept like a baby. Why? Because I was dancing. I was having fun. I was jovial. You know what I mean? Man, don't let anyone put you in a box, man. If it works for you, but I bet you this baby-faced boy, man, he went home and had a spinach and friggin' wheat germ fucking shake and a protein meal, like, and I don't know, man, friggin' sim kumbaya, whatever, man, whatever works for you. But you know what I mean? Like, I rocked up at friggin' thing after the drink. I was pissed as, you know. But I didn't have a cigarette because cigarettes are really bad, especially when you're fighting. You need your cardio. So I'm gonna punch a few doors tonight, and that's what I'm gonna do.
There's a lot to unpack there.
Sorry, I ramble a bit. Yeah.
Please, I believe you're holding a belt that has earned you the right to ramble and say whatever you want, and that's what the people want to hear. But give me one moment to collect myself because I had a question, but that was a very intense rant there, so I'm trying to collect myself. Something I did want to ask about, I don't know how to refer to it. You wore a very specific outfit. I'm going to call it like a poncho. I don't mean to be disrespectful if that's not what it is. Is there any significance to that? What was that you were wearing?
It's just so, like, you know what I mean? Like, it's so accessible. Like, if it's chilly, you just throw it on instead of putting on a jumper and putting your head through all this shit. So I've been wearing it. People look at me and, like, I've had a few girlfriends in the past and, like, oh, like, people are looking at. I'm like, I don't give a fuck who's looking at me. You know what I mean? I'm fucking, like, be confident in who you are. Like, I like it. It's just accessible. Like, I throw on a poncho if it's a little bit chilly. I throw it off. I don't have to, I've got a big head, bro. You got to pull fucking jumpers out and they get sweaty and shit. Man, this is perfect. You go training, you keep that on, move around a bit. You okay? Throw it off. It's just accessible, And the fact that I wore it just suits the hat and the suit the cross. Felt right.
In the cage, I can't remember the exact quote, but you said essentially, if you think you're going to the UFC, you have to get through me.
Yeah.
This is a two-part question. Do you feel you are the man to beat if anyone at heavyweight wants to get to the UFC?
Definitely. I think a heavyweight. Yeah. Heavyweight. Yeah. I mean, look, I've defended this twice. They try to build this dude up. But yeah, I'm old and they think they can use me as a stepping stone. But what they don't realize is, like, I'm married to this game. My missus, she knows how much time I sacrificed, and I just rang her then and I apologized. Had to apologize to her, and I said, I'm so sorry for neglecting you. And she goes, look, darling, I'm like so proud of you and all that. But that I've got someone by my side who knows how I fight, and I sacrifice everything. I don't know how much longer I can do it for, but man, these cunts are thinking he's old and he's washed up. Man, I lay stone 8 hours a day, then I go train twice for 3 hours. Like what 37-year-old's doing that? But like I said, I can't do it forever. So we'll see. You got to know when to pull the pin, but I'm going to rest up, see. I've got a bit of a chest injury, I think. I don't know if it's a tear or whatever. So I'm going to check that up and see how we go. But man, I've still got the fire, and I've got a good woman who supports me, and yeah.
I know you just said there, like, you mentioned your age and you talked about you've been in the game for a long time, but I feel like people talk about you like that. They talk about you're the guy to beat, but why can't you be the guy to go to the UFC?
Well, let's be serious. I mean, they don't really want to sign a 37-year-old. They want to build him up and all that. And look. I mean, I don't really care. At the end of the day, they're like, "What's next when you go into the UFC?" Blah blah blah. Mate, I'm just happy to fight, man. I'm a soul fighter. You know what I mean? I'm just happy. And look, I love Australia. I'm a very proud Australian. And I'm happy to fight. I'm just happy to carry on. So I don't really care about that shit, man. They keep talking about, oh, when are you going to do this, when are you going to do that? Man, I don't care. I just want to fight. I don't want to fight. Me fighting, me training, that's everything to me. It's like I'm just a soul fighter, man. I don't really care about that. I mean, look, if they were to call me up and say, look, can you take this fight short notice or whatever, man, I'll jump on it. I'm a fighter at heart. But look, I know the realism is that I'm 37 and, I'm just going to keep doing what I'm doing. Like I said, I don't know how long for. I'm going to rest up, check out my chest, see how that is. But, man, I ain't stopping. Like, man, I'm 37. I'm just gaining momentum. I just, beat this top contender, man. I don't know. I don't know when it's going to end, dude,
You just say that you don't know when it's going to end. And if I'm not mistaken, you're a black belt in jiu-jitsu?
That's correct.
So you've got a black belt in jiu-jitsu. You've defended your title twice. I'm not asking this in terms of encouraging retirement. I'm just asking, what is there left, do you think, for you to achieve in the sport?
I wouldn't mind. Look, to be honest, I wouldn't mind starting a bare knuckle promotion in Australia. So that'll probably be the next step for me. I mean, otherwise, look, if we can't get it, look, we're going to try and get it sanctioned in New South Wales. It's hard to because all my connections are in New South Wales. So look, I'm going to keep pushing. If we can't get it done, we'll just keep punching on frigging railways and car parks and cricket nets. We don't care. We've got a close net community of boys who just love to knuckle. They don't want to go through and get their, the registration is ridiculous in New South Wales. so hard to get registered, you know. So we just want, and that will happen from the lockdowns because we're locked down and we couldn't go anywhere. So we thought, fuck it, we'll just fight each other, and that's how it started. And you know, I think we got some boys that are ready to put some money behind it, and you know that'll probably be the next step after that, you know. And I'll you know I might retire from MMA, but I'm still gonna bare knuckle, you know.
Now, if all goes according to plan from me, and if I'm not lazy, this will be going out tonight. You said yourself you were out last night. Where's the victory celebration tonight? Where can the people meet you?
There's a gay bar called the Gay Bar, literally called Gay Bar. It's pretty simple. It's right near our hotel, hence why we jerried on. But everyone was cool there, you know. Like it's a, you know, like I said, I'm against the trans movement with kids and shit. But the old school gays, you know, that just want to gay on, and the old school gays are just, you know, the old school gays from King's Cross that just love dick, you know, like that, you know what I mean? They don't want to push this agenda, this transgender. They just love dick and having a good time. And that's what I felt last night. I just felt these gays were just old school gays, and I'm just gaying on, dancing, man. I give folks slapping them in the ass, you know, just give them something to help them sleep at night, you know. It was fun. They bought me a few drinks. It was nice.
Randall, I thank you so much for your time. The night belongs to you. Congratulations on your victory.
Amen. Thank you, brother. Thank you. Thank you.